Today I'm going to be unboxing and assembling the 300-pound Max 5 Bikes freestanding bike rack on Amazon. It is some random off-brand bike rack for 180 bucks. It took a while to get here because of the storm, but let's put it together and get these bikes off the ground. It does say Team Lift on the box, in case you need to have somebody to help you. So far, we got everything bubble wrapped up, assembly instructions, which seem to be pretty straightforward, I guess. Gives you all the pieces, all the parts. It's all numbered. No written out instructions, just pictures. Got a couple wrenches. Looks like the hooks. Nuts and bolts. Feet. I think I'm gonna try to put casters on this. Probably go to Harbor Freight and see what I can find tomorrow. There's all the hardware. Looks like some brackets. Alright. Let's start getting all this out and then taking all the wrap off. Let's see here. First thing, looks like we're gonna need the straight brackets and the angled brackets. And I'm gonna find me my own sockets. But I guess if you don't have your own, then you can obviously use what they provide. But those are gonna hurt your hands after a while. Okay. Step one. We're going to need A. Is any of this stuff labeled? Is that an A? That does not look like an A. Alright, that's A. These are A. Alright, first up, we're going to take C, which is one of these guys. They both match. You have the feet are going to be on the bottom there, if you can see. So I'm gonna put two of these together to make it the height you need. This is the base. Feet are on the bottom. This will be the other side. From the look of where the holes are, it looks like the holes are up front. It's a 14 millimeter. Oh, is that a 14 right there? This sure looks like it. Yeah, there we go. I've got a 14 wrench and a 14 millimeter socket. 70 mil. And we're gonna be using these brackets on both sides. So let's roll it on down, y'all. There's one, and there's two. So it looks like what this is showing is we have one on the bottom. So right now we are putting in the 4 bolts and nuts to create the height of the main bar here. So we're gonna get that going. go ahead and build the other side as well. And it looks like it should be exactly the same. So this is gonna be front side when you're looking at the diagram. That's got a good height to it. Nice. Now we're gonna build the second. So we got holes here and holes here. All right, that looks good. I don't want to go too much farther because it looks like it might be trying to bend the metal a little. It's kind of warping inside here, so I don't want to go any farther than that. You probably can keep going and keep going and keep going until it starts crippling. But I don't want to do that. Let's not do that. All right. So those two put together. And then we need to put in side C and F. So the angle and the straight bottom part. All right, so we got the front here. We have bottom here, these two brackets. So we need one on the bottom and one on top. We're gonna do the bolt coming in from the outer side. So this is going to be the inner side. This will be outer on the bottom. So now we have F, which is this guy. And we're going to use same nuts and bolts, and it goes to the very end. All right, so I'm gonna line it up here at the back first. All right, so we are done with this side. One side done. I mean, I guess we built it basically identical. All right. These two brackets. We good. All right, that is the right side looking at it. So there you go, folks. The left side and the right side done. Now it is time to put the top and the bottom brackets. The top is E and the bottom are these two guys. All right, up next I'm going to lay it down and put the top on first. So let's take this, balance it against that, this, balance it like that, and we're gonna use E. Dog won't stop. All right, come on. There you go, you can help me build this thing. All right. Okay, we need two of these guys, two of the same bolts we used for the other side. I don't even know what these other bolts are used for. Hey. Hi. Hi, Boba. Oh, God, your breath smells like fish. Or wherever you're working to balance stuff out. Thank you. Yeah. I know. Yeah. God, no. Your breath smells so bad. Yeah, right there. No, not up here, down there. Please stop. Your breath is so bad. Okay. Just about done. This side, or the top, whatever. Now you might find that doing the bottom is better for you, which if it is, great. All right, now the bottom, we're going to use the same nuts and bolts, which are 5 and 4 on the diagram. One goes in the back or the bolt's gonna go in from the inside to the outside. I got the bottom bar, or I guess the back bar on, but I have not fully tightened it down yet until I also get this one in. Okay, now we are going to put in the front angled brackets and the rear extended bracket. They are going to take the same nuts and bolts, it looks like. So we'll start out by putting the rear on. It looks like it is down about eight-ish holes. So let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the angled brackets now. It looks like we are using the same 45 millimeter bolts, and the outside goes there. And it looks like these fit right above the other bracket. We are going to put the bolt through the inside to the out so the nut can go on the outside. All right. It's not bad. That's what I would expect. All right, now we're gonna do the hangers. Since we have 5, we can do a center one and then kind of go from there. No, okay, so the hole is, if you look at the bracket, you have a hole here, which also is lined up to where the hook is. So it is centered. So we'll count the holes, find center, and go from there. There's center. All right. And this is where we're going to be using the 40 millimeter bolts and nuts. And it looks like we're gonna drop down with the bolt and tighten it up. The nut at the bottom. The thing is, I probably want to test with the bike. I mean, it has this one all the way to the end, it looks like in the diagram. And then, of course, this is out a little. I'm guessing because of the way that the bike will sit. So I think we'll go without it completely being tightened and see where I like. Okay, you can't go all the way to the end, so you gotta go this other one because of the way that those bolt heads are. So we'll go one over and do one over here, see if that works. And then try to find center here. Okay, there's no center. So we'll just go closer to the outside. We're gonna do closer to this side. Let's just see how bikes hold up on it. Okay, I adjusted the positioning of each of the hooks, and I left center, and then I just did 9 holes in between this position here. So 9 holes there, 9 holes there, 9 holes there, 9 holes there, so on. So we're gonna try that and see if that is any better. What I'm gonna do is put the bikes that are used less frequently the far left. It hangs straight down. I mean, the pedal kind of touches right there, but you can just move it a little. All right, that looks good. Then I'm gonna go with the next one here. I like that. It's hanging well there. Cool, cool. So one thing I noticed is one of my son's bikes has pegs on the back. So that wasn't working if I put it on the end. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna put it here so they don't really touch anything there. So that's good. It's lining up fine. It's definitely going to be a bike rack that adults are gonna have to get their bikes down for their kids. I don't see obviously how any kid could do this, but I like how this is positioned now. Looks good. So again, I did, as far as the spacing goes, center here, and then 9 holes to the bracket, 9 holes to that bracket. Same on this side. So now the only thing left is to go ahead and tighten those in, and we'll call it a day. All right, so I'm all done for now until I can get casters on it. But for the most part, I really like the rack so far. I mean, it's exactly what I wanted it for. It serves its purpose, frees up some room over here, and it looks a lot better than just bikes stacked up all over through the garage. So happy with it. It's strong. Definitely needs to be mobile though. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Please subscribe. Thanks. Bye.